I am loving this storm, baby. It's been a very nice storm. It's been thunder-filled, lots of lightning, and it has me super chilled out for some reason. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I am about to be puffing away. And please let me show you why I think this storm is interesting. From an observational level, watch these crazy straight lines that form up as the magnetic shield is low around the solar eclipses. Look at that. That is wild, dude. That is so cool. That is abnormal. That has been happening right over me. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So, that is pretty cool in my book. And it is not the only thing. Because if I want to put up a bunch of videos, they better all be interesting. Although I do really like talking to you. So check out, we've seen these lines, right? Those are cool. And I don't think a big storm was expected today, and this has been pretty sizable for Houston. And watch how it forms over my city. All right, now watch this. This is totally the creme de la pistol resistance. Check that out, man. Watch that. Gravity waves. Were they caused by gravitational waves? Who can say? Scientists probably. But I hear they're expensive to talk to you, so we'll just have to take guesses. Look at that. You're getting gravitational waves, bro. Definitely. Magnetic fields, they be low. Yeah, there's a lot of very interesting things going on all over this atmosphere. Not only in Texas, but also in the Louisiana. But just, yeah, this has been an interesting storm that I've been enjoying. Hopefully you enjoy my commentary and my color on it. I'm like John Madden and John Michaels. Or was that his name? Something Michaels. It sure seems like the atmosphere is getting a bit frisky. How are you doing? How's your day? You feeling all right? I'm sending love and good vibes your way. We got Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, Jupiter retrograde, Saturn retrograde, and Comet retrograde. All these planets all on the same side of the sun. And now, yeah, all of them, pretty much. All of them on the same side of the sun. A conga line. Look at, they're all right there. A lot of them. That is so cool. And Mr. Carl Batom's Sungrazer Comets running an observing campaign in C3 for this comet transit, cycling through the different filters that Lasco3 has available. So there might be a few less pretty images per day going online, but hopefully there'll be some good science too. And so we've got Comet C 2020 F3 has entered in Soho Lasco3 field of view. That's interesting. Currently becomes to be brighter than a 3.0 magnitude. It's supposed to be brighter than a 3.0. Maybe it's the 3.0 now. And so the Lasco, there it is. It has officially entered the zone, the C 2020 F3 zone. Now we'll get to watch it over the next few weeks as it comes over the ecliptic. That is super exciting, man. We haven't had a super cool Lasco comet to watch in a long time. And this may be the Nostradamus to July comet that he's been talking about. So we have all our planets super lined up, man. Saturn and Jupiter are going to be in a line on December 21st, 2020. Exact 8 years to the date of the actual date, remember, of 2012. Because we saved the world. I was thinking about getting Chinese food today, but I guess I need y'all's permission because that shit's expensive. I would get probably Mongolian beef and then crab rangoon and pot stickers. It would be like $23. Yeah, it'd be like 2 or 3 meals, I hope. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so right now NEOWise is under the ecliptic. See that? And so I think we'll get to see it better when it pops over the ecliptic and definitely over the sun when it gets to be about here. It should be really bright. It only takes 4.5 magnitude to be naked eye brightness. And so we're going to get a good look at it. as it comes over the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Okay, wait. Dang it, I wanted the production value to be better. So what? Zoo! It'll zip right over. Exciting. Oh yeah, so this was the 6Z GFS, which for the second run in a row has showed hurricane headed into the Gulf. The 00Z had it headed to Florida Destin, Miramar. This one has it headed to San Antonio as a Category 2 hurricane on the 8th, which would be about 4 or 5 days away from the third and final eclipse of the summer. And now we are checking off straight up, hot off the presses, the GFS, the 12Z. And right now on the 5th, it doesn't show anything. So it's something we'll keep watching, although it's got this one forming. These are exciting times, especially if you're a weather nerd. The thunder keeps on ripping and rolling outside my door. Sweet and sour sauce sounds good. Soy sauce? I haven't had Chinese food in forever. Oh, that looks good. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Lightning is delicious. Seriously, I can't get over this footage though. These are some pretty cool gravity waves. Kind of feels like we're on a date, so I gotta be a gentleman. Does that sound good? All right. This is a sandwich RGB filter. We've got a big storm spinning off the coast over here as a heat wave is moving through here, and a heat wave is moving through here, and then in Siberia, heat wave. Oh man, the weather is getting interesting. Remember, 2020 can take on many forms. I guess like a Reed Timmer, Andy Warhol thing. You know, it's 2020, anything's in play, I guess. I'm so ready for a romantic comedy. Comet NEOWise is approaching the sun. Some comets like it hot. Comet NEOWise is plunging towards the sun for a close encounter near the orbit of Mercury on July 3rd. The comet has just entered the field of view of SOHO's C3 coronagraph. For the next week, we'll monitor how the comet reacts to the sun's intensifying heat. The sun could tear it to shreds. The sun can be a comet killer or Earth protector. Summer nights are electric blue. Yeah, and I've got these noctilucent clouds just for you. The week's summer solstice, happy solstice to everybody, and happy eclipse and happy everything are usually the best times of the year to see noctilucent clouds. In this respect, summer's off to a good start. Gunjan Sinha photographed an all-night display. That's what she said. Weird. Saskatchewan and Saskatchewan. Ooh, that sounds like some type of chicken. Saskatchewan chicken. Oh, yeah. Those are beautiful, man. Super beautiful. A lot of meteor smoke happening here. Check out this cool solstice solar eclipse action. First day of the summer. It was a hot one in Hong Kong. It was a perfect time for solar eclipse. That is a cool photo. I can hear the thunder still just ripping outside my window. It's very peaceful. Have I mentioned that? So we're still waiting for a good view of the comet, I guess, when it comes over the ecliptic. So that's exciting. You know, oh, look at those clouds. Those are beautiful. It's so pretty. I love color. Do you like color? Color is wonderful. This here claims Comet C 2020 F3 NEOWise is at a 2.6 magnitude. So you can see it with the eye. Wait, you can see it naked eye. And it says here it's going to be a peak magnitude on July 4th, the same as the eclipse, at a negative 0.07. So this could be the Nostradamus comet that he talked about. That is exciting. Come give me a hug if you were one of the 11 crushes that I've mentioned 10 times or more over the last 3 years. Come on. Oh, that was lame of me. Get it together, man. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get some really, really great photos of it. And it'll be another 2020 event on top of all the interesting things that have already happened. That's exciting, right? Put a little love in your heart. gravity waves, and romantic comedies. Comety. It is rumored to be red. So obviously, it's the blue Kachina. I made a joke. Hey, man, you know, the conspiracy theorists that claimed the Mayan doomsday calendar was wrong, but that it was right, that it would end on the 21st. It is now the 22nd, so yeah, I'm definitely thinking Chinese food, because we saved the world again, man. And we're probably going to have to do it several more times before the year is over. Cranky's pointing out eastern Vermont, western Maine are seeing higher elevation thunderstorms, and Frasier Season 6 is really good. Ed Pietruski is letting us know the dry, dusty air from the Saharan Desert of Africa has spread nearly 4,000 miles across the Atlantic Ocean and Caribbean Sea. And so soon we will get amazing USA photos of this thing. As the dusty photos, I mean, it may get really, really dusty, man. Like that Mad Max movie with Charlize Theron, dusty. That should get Cranky all happy. I don't know, Ariana Grande's lower lip has such strong gravity, she somehow always ends up in my weather videos. Oh, and it was a Cancer moon, and she's a Cancer, which is, it's an astrology sign. Bro, look it up. Pikachu, no. No. Eden wants some chips. Must be something in the air. Everybody in Houston's like, hey, this is quite a storm. Which one of y'all ordered the heat wave? Highs this week will range from 100 to 115 in the desert, Southwest, and California valleys. It will last through next weekend, and then a pattern shift should happen. And what follows the big heat waves? Lots of rain. Possible monsoonal rain at some point. And we've got the storm offshore. The super unsettling image of the northeastern Siberia, abundant fires and extensive blanketing smoke, who kind of look like volcanoes happening in the Siberia, which, yeah, 2020 is going to be wild, man. And then add the Saharan dust on top of that, things could eventually start to cool down because of all the volcano dust. And then Philip Pappen, who's always yapping cool weather stuff, is talking about Invest 95L update. Yesterday's convection collapsed near low-level center as it moved north of Gulf Stream. However, the center turned sharply east in the past 12 hours and appears likely to move back. Genesis chance depending on deep convection developing near the center. So this looks like what will be the storm I said would develop. No, this is the northeast storm that Cranky's talking about. We're still watching the 5 days after hurricane thing that will probably be in the Pacific down by Mexico, near Costa Rica. We'll keep an eye on that as well. But this is that interesting storm off the Atlantic. And remember, the Nova Scotia area is having very hot temperatures as well. Storm chaser UK EU, a beautiful NLC shot as knocked loose in clouds are making some Astro Fight Club headlines. And Florida wanting in on the Gulf action with heavy storms, strong storms possible, potent storms look to fire up this afternoon and again Tuesday afternoon. So Florida, you will too get to enjoy this thunder. It's Puerto Rico, and it's really dusty, man. So we may be seeing visions like this to where, or images where like the Gulf of Mexico gets really dusty. Like Texas gets really, really dusty. Like I'll be like, oh gosh, guys, this is the dustiest I've ever seen it. Probably got to wait a couple more days though. How fast does dust travel? The well-formed mesoscale convective vortex, or MCV, migrating up the east, has taken on a hurricane-esque appearance on visible satellite this afternoon. Lucky for us, just a few isolated showers are expected through the afternoon hours. Oh, wherever you are. Wilmington, Ohio. Hey, what's up, Chappelles? If smoking marijuana causes short-term memory loss, what does smoking marijuana do? Down your butt, Joe Boot. That's a lot of dust. So you got a lot of Siberian fires and a giant Saharan dust cloud. Man, the thunder is still rumbling and rolling outside my window. Chris Crepon, today's graphical convective look. So a lot of people are going to be getting a lot of action, but especially over Texas. And I'm in the green spot. Gosh, what must be going on here later today if it's more impressive than what I'm experiencing? You guys will have to let me know. Chris Crepon giving us the 12Z HRR lightning density. It's lightning-y. It's lightning-y for sure. I bet my future girlfriend has a beautiful smile. James Spann saying that you can have stormy weather over Alabama as well, but it doesn't seem as cool as Texas. But whatever, this isn't a competition. I haven't even had my coffee yet. Yeah, that's because I drink energy drinks. All right, so what I was doing is I was talking to you until the 12ZGFS finished. And it has. And so, one, we've got a hurricane getting its butt kicked by the high, but two, for the third run in a row, we do have a storm moving into southwest Texas. Although this makes it would be just like a weak tropical storm. So we had the first one, which is a tropical storm that went into Florida, and then the one after that. Oh, look at it, jumps. Did you see that? It jumped it. But then it just disappeared as soon as it jumped. I don't trust that. Do you trust that? And then it just reappears like 3 days later as a tropical storm. So it goes, so far we had tropical storm in Florida on about the 9th. And then we had a Category 2 hurricane in southwest Texas. And then we have a tropical storm or tropical depression in southwest Texas. But watch how it jumps over the Yucatan Peninsula. Bing, bang, boom. And then it just disappears. And then it's like, I'm coming back from the dimension I was in. Wow. And then it wouldn't have much time to develop because it'd be on the coast. So, but we definitely need to be watching for some activity down there. And, you know, we have a rule 5 days after the solar eclipse, which would be the 26th. We are seeing hurricanes popping out down here and going up. And then, so 5 days after the 4th of July eclipse, we're on the high alert for more hurricanes, tropical storms, or interesting things. So, yeah, I think the weather's just going to keep getting wilder. I think 2020 is going to keep getting wilder. And hopefully you and I are going to keep getting better. Does that sound good? Does that sound like a plan? Together, we will rise above all the challenges that come our way. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. I love you. You're so cool. And let me know if I should get Chinese food. Peace out. Although I'm chubby, technically I'm fat right now. But it's raining. What am I supposed to do? Go jogging? I might get struck by lightning. Ooh, sweet and sour sauce. Crab Rangoon. Crab buffs. All right. Stay cool.